Intriguing. First though, there's a warning that more children in Wales could go into care if families don't get more support. Fostering charity TACT Cymru says whilst they've welcomed an interest in people wanting to foster, they're worried that there'll be a spike of children being put into care if more isn't done. Megan Boots' report was filmed before the new COVID restrictions came into force.
Shannon came to live here as a teenager.
Instantly, as soon as I moved in, I finally felt a part of something, like part of the family, which I'd never felt before. I just never experienced that feeling and the feeling of belonging somewhere. So yeah, it was really nice.
She's blossomed, yeah. She's become this lovely, independent young woman who now still comes back to us quite often, almost on a daily basis. And it's just lovely to see her grow.
Marian has fostered around 35 children over 2 decades.
Very, very rewarding. I wouldn't still be doing it after 20 years if it wasn't. It's just lovely seeing that child grow, yeah, the achievements they make. And eventually, they can't experience pride often in the beginning, but when you get a child coming to you, telling you something or showing you something they're taking pride in, you know that's the first rung on the ladder.
Lockdown has revealed that more people want to foster just like Marian, but it's also revealed something else. With people losing their jobs in financial difficulties, families are under pressure, and it's feared there's not enough support to help those in crisis.
What we're worried about coming out of lockdown is a spike in children coming into care. And one of the reasons we're worried is the absolute evisceration of support services for families there's been over the past 10 years. And so we're worried there isn't enough support for birth parents when things are going poorly, when the going gets tough. And there needs to be more support services for children and their families to avoid so many children coming into care.
Julie Morgan is the minister responsible.
We are doing our utmost to support families. You can never do enough of anything. I mean, I could always say that we could do more, but we're certainly doing an enormous amount. And we would like to do more, and we plan to do more, because we really do not want as many children coming into care, for example, as do come.
She says there are edge of care services in every local authority to help prevent children going into care. Just last month, a £12.5 million fund was put in place to support vulnerable families and children during this pandemic, to try and stop a global situation breaking up families. Megan Boots, ITV News.